The Irregular at Magic High School. Now this anime is really popular in Japan but not so much outside of it. And just like its title, this anime is pretty irregular. Now, I really wanted to make a video about this show for the longest time now, but the only reason because of which I didn't is because I didn't know a single soul outside of myself who had actually seen this show, and I was also very busy. So when I got this comment quite a few times, I decided that now is the perfect time to make a video about this show. Now, I know that most of you haven't heard or seen or know anything about Irregular at Magic High School. So it's just a show which is adapted of a light novel which is really popular in Japan, and so is this anime. So let me just give the pretty quick synopsis of this anime. So this anime is set up in the future world of 2095, and in this future world of 2095, magic has been made possible due to science. And in this magical world, you guessed it, there is a magical high school, and in this magical high school there are two categories of students. The first ones are called as the A grades or the blooms or the whatever you may call them, the regulars. They are supposed to have strong magical powers. They are strong, basically they are the next future prime ministers, presidents, businessmen and whatnot. And the other category of students are called as the irregulars or the weeds, who are supposed to be weak, who are not supposed to have strong magic. And our main character Shiba Tatsuya and his younger sister Miluki Tatsuya, they for some reason decide to take admission in this high school. And our main character Shiba Tatsuya, despite being overpowered as he gets selected into the irregular category because he cannot use regular magic or standard magic. Hence the show is called as the Irregular at Magic High School. Now this was the basic synopsis of this show. If you don't find this interesting, just fucking go and read it on ML. I'm not here to give you fucking synopsis. Now I personally really enjoyed this show a lot, but I also know that most people really don't enjoy this show, and rightfully so, because sometimes even I myself wonder that why I really enjoyed this show this much. Let's just start with the cons. This anime has some pretty major flaws and I would like to go over them very quickly. Now before I begin shitting all over this anime, just remember the fact that I enjoyed this show actually. The first major problem with this anime that I have is that nothing in this anime is explained properly. Remember when I said that magic has been made possible due to science? You would think that if author decided to choose such fancy words, he might have some sort of plan to actually explain how magic has been made possible due to science. You would think that, right? Well, you are a fucking idiot for thinking that, because nothing in the show is explained. I don't even think that author himself knows how half the shit works in this anime. He just writes it and forgets about it. My god, it's just if you try to understand this anime, you're going to have a headache for sure, because you cannot, like, how can you understand something which has no basis of explanation? It's just irrational. It's really irregular, like I said before. Like, you cannot understand anything in this show. Nothing is understandable. The second problem that I have with this show is weird incest going on between main character and his sister. I think all of us can agree that incest is bad and weird and awkward enough as it is, but somehow this show managed to make it even worse. I didn't even think that was possible, but this show did it. The character interaction between our main character and his sister are so awkward and janks. Like, I think this is the pure physical embodiment of cringe. Every time main character and his sister interacted in front of screen, I wanted to kill myself. It is so bad. Like, you just have to see it for yourself to understand what I'm talking about. It's really bad. That's all I can say about it. Remember back when I said that this anime is really irregular? Yeah, I said that because character power scaling in this anime is also very irregular. If you can remember, weeds in this show, the second category of students in this show, are supposed to be weak. But every weed which you get introduced to in this show is overpowered as f. They are even more overpowered than the regulars or the bloom students. I don't understand what was even the point of calling them irregulars. Like, you could have just put them in the same class. The author didn't even have to create two categories of students. So character power scaling is pretty irregular, and weeds are strong, blooms are weak. That is also a problem which some of you can have with this show, and the others are just that this show can be pretty long at times. So I think that's a basic. Like, if you're watching shonen anime, you have to accept that shonen anime can be stressed out. Now, it sounds like I really hate this anime at this point, but let me explain you why I enjoyed this show and why you can also enjoy this show if you want to watch it. The problems aside, this show also has some, pros. So the first and the most major point about this anime, the good positive point about this anime, is that its main character, Shiba Tatsuya, is a fucking badass. He's one of the most badass anime characters I've ever seen, because not only is he overpowered, but he's also intelligent. I know, this anime broke the cardinal rule of making an overpowered main character smart, because if you look at other main characters, other overpowered main characters, take Meliodas from 7 Deadly Sins. He's overpowered, but he's stupid. Take Itadori Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's also overpowered, but he's also stupid. Naruto, stupid. Asta from Black Clover, stupid, and this list could just go on, but you get the point. It was a really breath of fresh air to see an overpowered main character who is also not stupid, because Shiba Tatsuya is the kind of guy who makes plans and executes them flawlessly. It's such a delight to watch him on screen, man. He's just cool. If you are into badass overpowered characters who looks like they are weak, this is the show for you. You will really enjoy this, and I think I enjoyed this show a lot because of this point only, because it was such a breath of fresh air again, like to see overpowered character who's not stupid. Now the other thing which I really enjoyed about this show was its fight scenes. The fights in this show were really fucking cool. It's true that half the time I didn't understand what the fuck was going on, but still the fights were pretty cool. It was well directed, well choreographed, and it was just a delight to watch fights in this show. And the animation as well was pretty top tier. It was done by Studio Madhouse. If you don't know, Studio Madhouse had done anime like Monster, Death Note, and yeah, other anime. Just Google it, man. I'm not a Google. So the animation is done by Studio Madhouse, and it's pretty cool. If you are looking for some good magic animations, this can be a show for you. Beware, you will not understand half the time what the fuck is going on. It is just that fight looks cool. And side characters in this anime are also really cool. Remember the weeds who are definitely not weak. They are all pretty cool. Their personalities are cool. Their powers are cool. Powers in this world are also pretty cool. I forgot to mention. So if you are looking for good side characters, you can watch this show. Also, the world building in this show is pretty cool as well, because okay, I won't give you spoilers. The magical world looks cool, and all the concepts in this world are really cool. Even if you don't understand them, the world building is pretty cool as well. I'm not going to go much detail into that, because let's be honest, you are here to watch shitty reviews. What the fuck is up with my hairstyle? These are the pros. There are not much pros to this show, I think. Now you might be asking yourself that should you watch this show or not? I will answer that for you. You can watch this show if you can turn off your brain. It's as simple as that. Because you know what? At times this show is really slow. Season 2 in particular was so fucking slow that I don't even know myself how I completed it. I should have dropped it multiple times. It's pretty slow at times. But if you are willing to turn off your brain, if you don't want to understand what is going on, if you want to just be in monkey mode and enjoy fighting scenes, action scenes, watch this show. It's pretty fucking good. I watched it after I completed Steins Gate, so my brain needed some rest, so I decided to watch this show, and it was pretty fun time, man. Watching main character grow without understanding what the fuck is going on in the world, it was pretty good. And if you are looking for that kind of experience, watch this show. As to how I would rate it, this anime is rated at 7.4 something in ML and 7.2 something on IMDb. It's definitely wrong. I would rate it at 5 or 6 at best, because let's be honest, this is one of the most 5 out of 10 anime you will ever see. So yeah, I guess this was it for today's video. My god, this is what feels like my millionth take of this video. So if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and comment down below. So yeah, I guess this was it for today's video. Arjun V, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed this video. But honestly, man, there was not much to talk about this show. So thank you for commenting and sticking around for 6 months now, I think, for this video. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Till then, keep watching anime.